MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Carlos Martinez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez.
Now Murphy connects and sends this one soaring out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 8. Line drive to center field. Hunter is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. On a line, that's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In now, James Beam. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's got great
Leading
power.
off
I love
for the
watching
Cubs,
a guy can take the ball
the
to the
shortstop,
opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The second baseman.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Dozier is calling for it. 1 away.
Batting third. No left
So
fielder.
a runner on first with 1 out now. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones will step in now and lead things off for the Braves. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting on deck. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Batting 7th. The catcher, Brian McCann.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cubs 4-hole hitter Nelson Cruz will start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Murphy looks up. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
This is skied out toward right. Murphy is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Corey Hunter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hunter is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Skied into straightaway right. Murphy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Now batting, Steven Strasburg. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Swung on and hit on the ground to Vizquel at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Vizquel brings it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 9.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Standing in, Brian Dozier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, his second home run of the series, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
And he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you could fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here's the first pitch
The
to
catcher,
him.
Buster.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Now a bunt attempt here, and McCann will stay with this one for route number 2.
Up next to the Cubs, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2-1 to count. 2-2 now. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, James Beam. He reached on a single in his first try.
Beam.
First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, the first baseman.
In now, Fred McGriff, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line hard toward right center, and that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Settling in now, Andrew Jones. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
He's set, now the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hunter is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. His first homer here in the series. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Vizquel picks it up on to second, but the throw is wide. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the score. Stepping into the box, Cliff Floyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Good waste pitch, 1 and 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3 and 2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pitch popped up. Cruz, base runner at first with 1 out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Torrey Hunter. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strasburg comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First offering on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Drilled on the ground to short. Vizquel scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Fred McGriff. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Shoots this one over to first. Murray is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher Buster.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. That misses 1-2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Posey, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tony Watson takes over to start the 6th inning. On the mound
for the Cubs, number 56, Tony.
Stepping in, Andrew Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher,
Brian McCann will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here comes another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Oh, look at Donaldson. Touché, sir.
now batting, left fielder, Mike Gerber.
Ready now, Mike Gerber. He's 1 for 2. In the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Dustin.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch on its way. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on
Fielder,
got him to go down swinging there. Dustin Pedroia becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Murphy is there, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Murphy's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Jared Hughes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 6.
Ichiro Suzuki is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Suzuki.
The 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dale Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. To third. Right to Donaldson. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Hunter will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. CC Sabathia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home.
52. CC Sabathia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, number 48.
So 1 gone in the inning now for Torrey Hunter. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Line drive to left. Gerber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Boone Logan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 49, Boone Logan. Now playing third.
So striding in, Chipper Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, Fred McGriff, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Rounded slowly to the left side. Vizquel brings it in, and the off balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's ball 4 on the intentional walk as Andrew heads down to take his spot at first.
Now batting.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Hunter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Jurich.
Leading up for the Cubs, the third baseman, Jurich.
New pitcher to tell you about here is it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 taken. Strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. Murphy is there and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's a fair ball. Line to the right side.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. One-0 count. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 3-0 now. Dustin Pedroia is on deck. A 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 15.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0. Here it is. Fouled away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Popped him up. McCann is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Cliff Floyd. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Murphy's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Line drive to center field. Hunter is there, and he has it for the first out. Alexander Healy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Atlanta. Number 7, Alex Healy.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit towards center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dale Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Out into right center, well hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then you're off. Gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brad Hand, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. The next 3-2. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Eddie Murray comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Dozier moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 48.
Greg Kimbrell will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Five to 1, the final total in today's game. Atlanta have taken a 2-1 series lead. Steven Strasburg